Hallo und willkommen zurück zu einem neuen Let's Play hier auf dem Kanal, zu einer neuen Let's Play-Reihe. Wir spielen zusammen das Spiel Star Trek Resurgence. Ein Spiel, wo ich mich schon auch sehr drauf gefreut habe. Ich habe es zwischenzeitlich mal aus den Augen verloren. Aber jetzt ist es draußen. Erschien am 23.05., wenn ich mich richtig erinnere. Und ja, ich nehme das jetzt am 28.05. auf. Und ja, ich bin auf jeden Fall sehr gespannt. Wie gesagt, ich bin ja persönlich ein sehr großer Star Trek-Fan auch. Ich habe die Filme gesehen, die Serien gesehen, auch die neuen Filme, die ja auch immer mal so ein bisschen kontrovers diskutiert werden. Aber ich persönlich mag sie sehr, sehr gerne. Und genau, das einzige Manko, was ich gerade habe, oder die einzige Befürchtung, im OBS wird das Spiel ganz komisch aufgelöst. Ich weiß nicht, warum. Wir werden sehen, wie sich das entwickelt. Ich hoffe mal, dass alles soweit passt. Und genau, ansonsten würde ich einfach noch die Lautstärke ein bisschen runterdrehen. So, Musik, Sounds. So, okay. Das Spiel basiert sehr auf Entscheidungen. Ja, Auflösung passt. Das Spiel gibt es auch nur in Englisch. Ich habe mal die Untertitel angemacht. Ich weiß nicht, ob es deutsche Untertitel sind oder englische. Werden wir sehen. Und ich würde sagen, wir gehen rein mit einem Empty Slot und beginnen die Reise ins Unbekannte.
Captain's log, stardate 57931.4. The crew is restless. After spending too many months piecing our ship back together, we're finally about to venture out on a new mission. And the crew isn't letting this unprecedented ion storm slow them down. They're ready for something different. I know I am. Perhaps more than any of them. Fortunately, nothing ever stays the same. It's entropy, the nature of the universe. Change is inevitable. And while entropy says order gives way to chaos, in this case, change is good.
Change is good.
Our new first officer is en route to the Resolute. Jara Rydek. I know she'll bring a welcome dose of new blood to the crew.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'm not great with flying. But these little shuttles are the worst.
Okay, und darum sind sie Sternenflotte, und close your eyes.
You don't like
Okay.
flying. And yet, you joined Starfleet.
There's a reason I'm not a pilot.
You should try it sometime.
Sorry, I'm a little anxious.
I hadn't noticed.
I'm on my way to my first assignment. When we get to the starbase, I'm transferring on to the Resolute.
So am I.
It won't be easy for Jara to step in at the 11th hour like this. But if she's half the officer I knew she could become when she was a cadet at Starfleet Academy, she'll be the XO this ship needs right now.
Star Trek Resurgence. Ja, sind auf jeden Fall ein bisschen Englischkenntnisse gefragt. Weil ich habe auch keine deutschen Untertitel irgendwo gefunden. Wir können es allerdings auch auf Spanisch und Französisch spielen. Aber machen wir lieber nicht. Change of Station. Gut. So, das sind wir. Das ist unser Charakter. Ja, bloß nochmal kurz zur Info. Also das Spiel basiert, so wie bei den ganzen Telltale-Spielen zum Beispiel, sehr auf den persönlichen Entscheidungen und auf, ja, halt Dinge, was wir machen, mit was wir interagieren. Und so wird auch, ich sag mal, der Verlauf der Geschichte geändert und beeinflusst.
A starbase on the very edge of Federation space. Long way from home now.
Ja. Wir sind auf Sternbasis 128 und also der Ausblick, der hat schon was, ne? Auch mit dem Blitz, also der hat schon was. So.
Commander? I'm not usually such a nervous wreck, by the way. I actually did well at the academy.
Oh yeah?
Maybe you've heard of the Torvalin test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi Maru look like a picnic on Pintaris 5.
Ne.
Anyway, I finished in the top 20. Not just in my class. I mean, all time. In the history of the academy.
Sehr beeindruckend, aber Simulationen zählen nicht.
That.
Simulations are great for training, but they're not quite the same as the real thing.
That's fair. I guess I'm about to find out.
Please place your hand here. Hold it there for a few seconds.
Okay, wir scannen.
Welcome, Commander Rydek.
Wait, you're Jara Rydek? You absolutely crushed the Torvalin test. You finished in what, like the top 3?
That would be me.
Now I'm really... It's an honor to meet you, Commander. Sorry, I didn't realize before. I just came off the shuttle and...
Ja, die Ehre ist ganz meinerseits.
So to speak.
The pleasure is mine, Ensign.
Paul Calloway.
Mr. Calloway.
I believe Commander Ermont is expecting you. He's in the concourse just ahead.
See you on the Resolute.
Gut, ich muss noch mal ganz kurz was probieren, was nicht geht. Okay. Es gibt kein Menü. Hier ist ein Menü, okay. Auf Enter kommt man ins Menü. Okay, ich muss noch mal ganz kurz was probieren. Das geht hier, glaube ich, nicht. Deswegen... Ja, sehen wir uns gleich wieder. So, ich habe mal ganz kurz was in den Einstellungen geschaut, aber es gibt für das Spiel keine gearteten Grafikeinstellungen in irgendeiner Art und Weise. Also normalerweise spiele ich immer in 1044p, was hier allerdings nicht möglich ist. Hallo? Man kann hier wirklich nur auf 1080p spielen. Aber ja, gut, das ist jetzt nicht so weiter dramatisch. Allerdings, wie gesagt, es gibt keine Grafikeinstellungen. Das Spiel läuft, glaube ich, auch nur auf 30 FPS. Ja, hier Bewegungsunschärfe habe ich auch drin. Das würde ich eigentlich gerne rausnehmen, weil mich das immer stört bei Spielen. Aber, naja, gut. Wir schauen mal, wie sich das entwickelt hier. Ein, Lost Crewman.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm just... Well, I'm not sure where my departure dock is. The Resolute's gonna leave without me.
Look here. The Resolute is leaving from this dock.
Ah, you're right. Nerves must be getting to me. Thanks so much, Commander.
Ja, und wir werden sind der erste Offizier der Resurgent. So, was haben wir denn hier noch so? Okay. Hier haben wir...
Starbase 128 has 4 docks.
Okay, eine sehr, ja, tolle Information. Wen haben wir denn hier? Ein Sternflottenoffizier.
Excuse me, have you seen a Bolian around here?
Yes, sir. Right back there, near the replicator.
Ah, there he is. Thank you.
Happy to help, Commander.
Klingt schon mal gut. Commander. So, ein repliziertes Meal.
Replicate myself a meal once I'm on board.
Ja, im Star Trek-Universum kommt halt alles aus diesen, ja, im Englischen Replicatoren.
Excuse me.
Oh. So, wen haben wir hier? Commander Irmert.
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, Commander Rydek. I'm Commander Jan Irmert, Operations Officer on the Resolute. Commander? I hope there wasn't too much trouble getting here. This storm isn't making anything easy for us right now.
Ja, war okay.
Conditions are less than ideal at the moment.
It was perfectly fine. No trouble at all.
I'm glad to hear it. We're grateful you were able to come fill our first officer vacancy at such short notice. From everything I've read and everything I've heard, we're lucky you were available to us. Coming from a premier starship and all.
Was haben Sie denn so gehört?
What exactly have you heard about me?
First in your class at the Academy.
Mhm.
Received the Starfleet Award of Valor during the Dominion War.
Mhm.
Most recently, Tactical Officer and Chief of Security on the USS Endeavor.
You've done your homework.
Like I said, we're very lucky.
Oh, ist das die Resurgent? Ist das die Resurgence? Resolute.
She may not look like much compared to the bigger ships, but as far as science vessels go, she can more than hold her own. And she doesn't look so bad considering 6 months ago she was nearly cracked in half, venting plasma, fighting for her life.
It was an accident?
The equipment malfunction. An accident suggests fault, but no one's to blame. It was a planned test, but the warp core was pushed beyond its limits. It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and the warp bubble deformed. We thought we could reach a higher resonant frequency, but it was more than she could handle. Cost us our first officer and 22 of our crew. At the end of the day, we're all responsible for each other. That's what it means to be a crew.
Ja, tut mir leid für den Verlust.
I can't even begin to imagine what that must have been like for you. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It does weigh heavy.
Haben Sie... wie geht's der Crew jetzt?
It's been 6 months. What's the attitude among the crew now?
Unsettled. But I hope that a new mission will help them move forward. If not, move on. Listen. I realize you've known Captain Solano for quite some time. And I'm sure you're ready to bring your best. But I should warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer, there were those who felt it was a mistake, that he should have promoted from within. So you might want to tread lightly at first. Until they come to value your contributions as much as he does.
Ich denke, ich kann Ihr Vertrauen schon irgendwie gewinnen.
Trust is earned, and it sounds like I have my work cut out for me. But I plan on winning them over.
I don't doubt that. I just figured it was better to know what you're walking into.
Of course.
Starfleet has assigned us a high-priority mission to the Hotari region. I'll let the captain brief you on board. I know he's eager to see you.
Will we be mission ready in time?
We have every intention. The crew has been working around the clock to get the ship ready. There's still so much to do.
Oh, die Resolute. Unser neues Schiff. Oh, wer ist das? Und was ist damit passiert?
Stuck. I got just the thing.
Der Plasmaschraubendreher. Jawohl. Plasmatisch. Okay, wir entfernen den Rost. So. Sehr gut. Jetzt ziehen. Ich glaube, das ist Fritte. Oh ja.
Is that?
Die unteren Decks.
I thought the thing was totally fried. Nice work, Carter.
Nothing to it, Millie.
And not a moment too soon. The boss wants us down in engineering. Like, now.
Okay, wir spielen also mehrere Charaktere. Jetzt spielen wir wohl Carter. Ja. Ich weiß nicht, ob Techniker. Auf jeden Fall gelb müsste immer irgendwas mit Taktik sein. Nee, warte, das war in der Originalserie. Gelb, da war gelb Taktik. Next Generation ist gelb, glaube ich. Doch, Ingenieurstechnik.
Engineering.
I heard the new XO just arrived. Won't be long before we get underway. I just hope whatever Chovok called us down for, it's something good. I can never tell with him. I'd rather not end up degaussing plasma manifolds. Hanging upside down makes me queasy.
Orders are orders, Millie. You know what they say? There are no small missions. Every expedition has a purpose.
Even if we don't know what it is yet. Looks like we got here before.
Lieutenant Commander Chovok.
We were just looking for you, Commander.
Petty Officers Ed Solar, Diaz. I was beginning to think you would be late. We are all hands on deck right now, which means if you are not at your post at the appointed time, I do not have someone to replace you. A point I have been forced to make to Petty Officer Ed Solar on repeated occasions.
Ein Vulkanier. Der macht uns fertig mit seiner Logik.
Apologies for the delay, Commander.
I do not want your apologies. Simply see to it that it does not happen again.
So, I don't suppose you wanted us down here to check in before we go off duty?
Equip yourselves in EV suits to work on the exterior of the hull. I
Was?
need you to tune the structural integrity field for optimal performance. The subspace distortions and ionic interference we are experiencing are preventing the proper calibration. But this ship must be ready to depart shortly, despite the storm. The precise nature of these disturbances are not fully understood. But many systems have been affected by the wide band of emissive activity.
Whatever it throws at us, we'll be ready. We've got the best chief engineer in the fleet.
I am a Vulcan, Mr. Diaz. Flattery is not necessary. All that I require is that you do your job. Right now, that entails critical preparations, because long-range sensors show that these disturbances will be more severe at our destination, the Hotari system. You have your orders. Do not delay.
Yes, Commander Chovak.
Wir sind nicht zu spät, nein.
All hands on deck.
Oh, what's that?
All hands on deck. That's what Chovak said. You know what that means? It means this ship isn't ready to go out and the brass know it. So they're throwing every warm body at it. And they're going to leave on schedule.
Wir sind Optimist. Jetzt liegt's halt an uns.
It all comes down to us, Nelly. We're the ones who will get it right.
I know what we can do. But this isn't just any old refit or any old relaunch.
Oh, whoa.
Hey.
Excuse me.
A lot of new faces coming on board. It's gotta be tough coming as a replacement. That's for sure.
They seem all right. Something that happened 6 months ago while they were off on another ship? Well, that's nothing to hold against them.
Yeah, you're right. I guess getting a little new blood on board doesn't hurt. Hold on. Now there's an old face I didn't expect to see again. Hey, Miranda!
You weren't gonna leave without me, were you?
Miranda, you're here?
We thought you were staying on the Adirondack.
Transfer came in at the last minute, so I figured I'd slum it on this bucket of bolts. Looks like you got her back together pretty nicely. I wasn't sure what to expect.
I'm gonna take the high road here, pretend you didn't say that, and welcome you aboard.
He's a better diplomat than I am.
He still owes me a bottle of Saurian brandy. Don't think I forgot.
Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Maybe Carter can rustle up that bottle and we can give you a proper welcome. As soon as we wrap up this quick little spacewalk.
Ja, kleiner Spacewalk.
Here, let me help you.
Thanks.
So what's the word? Are you back in the security rotation?
Yep. Still running with the usual suspects.
Whoa.
Good to go. See you on the other side.
Activating magnetic souls.
Okay. Ich aktiviere. Dann würde ich sagen, soll es erstmal gewesen sein für die erste Folge. Und wir sehen uns nächste Folge wieder. Bis dahin, macht's schön gut und tschüss.